What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl, Gospel Girl, and today I want to talk to you about a shooting that happened in a condo in Canada. All right, and this happened in Vaughan, Ontario. The police were called there on Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Francesco was the shooter, so we're going to go ahead and get right on into it. And it seemed like Francesco was upset because, he was in a 5-year feud with the board members, and he kept saying that there's a generator built below his ground floor that was causing him to be sick under his apartment. So we're going to go ahead and get right on into that. A gunman who opened fire on 5 condo board members has been named as Francesco Villi, who had filed a $1.5 million lawsuit against the company, claiming electromagnetic waves in the building were making him sick. Now, Francesco, who was 73 years old, was confirmed in court as that he had died on Sunday night, with a judge confirming that other details about the case had been reported in the media. Now, the senior had brought a case against the condominium corporation, claiming that the 5 named defendants caused him torment and torture over the 5 years. Now, the Canadian police say Villi, which is Francesco Villi, started shooting at the residence complex in Vaughan, Ontario, shortly before 7:30 p.m. on Sunday night. And the name of this place is called the Valeria Residences. Now, Francesco, who lived in a 1-bedroom, $476,000 apartment on the ground floor of the building, killed 5 residents dead in their flats. Okay, to believe to be the condo board members before being shot by the police. A lawsuit reveals that the row had been going on for 5 years, starting when the corporation tried to restrain Francesco from threatening, intimidating, and harassing the board members. Now, Francesco posted several rambling videos on his social media in the days before the spree, accusing lawyers of continuing to torture him. He also accused of threatening the property management workers and residents of the condominium. But in 2019, Francesco launched his own application, claiming that the issues from an electrical room beneath him was causing him to be sick and to have severe breathing issues after he was diagnosed with lung cancer, chronic lung cancer, that is. So he's been going on with the board members for 5 years, and there's a generator that's under his ground floor apartment, and he said it was sending waves throughout the building. It was making him sick, and he feels as if the board members wasn't going to do anything about it. So they had this whole big old riff, and even the courts had got into it. Now, a judge ordered him to refrain from recording board members, management, residents, or employees of the corporation. He was also banned from making social media posts about the proceedings and to only communicate with the corporation in writing, except if it was an emergency. Now, however, in September of last year, he was found to be in contempt of the order, for communicating with staff, and he posted several videos on social media. Wow. Okay, so the lawsuit states Mr. Villi believes that the electrical room which sits beneath his unit is improperly constructed, resulting in the emission of electromagnetic waves which have caused him significant pain and suffering over the years. He also believes that the board members of the corporation have actively engaged in efforts to intentionally harm him, likely at the behest of the power developer who built the condominium. He also believes that all the individuals involved have not only conspired to harm him, but have also conspired to ensue that the truth of the matter never resurfaced. Wow. Now, the police have not officially confirmed the name of the shooter, and none of the 5 members of the board have been named. But that's an update because he is the shooter. So, but I don't think they put the names of the people out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he was the one that was shot. That's crazy. That man, that condo was expensive. A 1-bedroom for $476,000. That's a lot of money. I just feel bad that other people has lost their lives because of this. You know what I'm saying? It's just really, really sad. Constable Laura Nicole, who was at the scene, told CNN, "It was the most terrible call I've seen in my entire career." She added that it appeared that the victims had been found in different apartments in the building. Cops evacuated the building, but McSween said there is no further threat to the community, and he said they hope to have residents back in their units within the hours. Mass shootings are rare in Canada, and Toronto has long prided itself as being one of the safest big cities in the world. Canadians are nervous about anything that might indicate they are moving closer to U.S. experiences with gun violence. It has recently experienced an upsurge in gun violence, sparking the introduction of legislation to ban handguns. Wow. Now, Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has yet to comment on the latest mass shooting. So, yeah, Francesco Villi, from what I read here to you guys, he was the shooter. He was 73 years old. He had an issue with the 5 board members. And this issue, it's not just like a little spat. This issue that he was having with the board members and the corporation for 5 years. And I guess he was at his breaking point because this man is suffering with chronic lung cancer. And he felt as if, the electromagnetic waves that was going through the building was making him sick. And he felt like he wasn't being heard. So he had his breaking point and he ended up murdering five people, which is horrible. Okay, there's no excuse for that at all. There is no excuse for that. But you just don't know what people have on their mind. Okay, you really don't. You don't know what people have on their mind. And when their mind click a certain way, you never know what they're going to do. All right? You just never know what they're going to do. And he was shot by the police. And he killed 5 residents in different flats. So he killed 5 residents that is believed to be on the board in 5 different apartments. Wow, that's insane. That's insane. So that's all I have about that. When I heard about, I said, a mass shooting at a condo in Canada, what the heck is going on? So I just wanted to start off my content today with that. I do have more coming up later on in the day. But you guys, I hope your Monday is going well. If I can find any videos of him talking crazy on here, I'll post it. If not, I'll just post this picture. I do not have any pictures of the victims, and I don't know the victim's name. Okay, the names of them that passed away. But I do want to offer and send my condolences to their family and friends, because he didn't have to do that. He could have just probably sold his flat and moved somewhere else. But, he was paying a hefty penny for it. tell you, boy, it's just violence is everywhere. Violence is everywhere. All right, you guys, that's all I have right now, and I will talk to you later.